know what? This is my court. What you mean this is my court, bro? Alright, let's 1v1. Alright, bum. That was all luck, man. That was all luck.
Luck?
Yeah, luck.
It's trash. Go back home.
You trash. You go back home.
I'll go back home?
This is my court.
Oh, put it in, bro.
You told him I was.
Stop here. What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do?
Don't do this. Any last words?
Please, no.
Let's go. We're gonna play some ball. Let's see what we can do. I can ball.
Yeah, you behind. No next.
Oh, young side. I think there's a dead body here at the park. 362 Central Ave.
Step 1. Securing the crime scene. This scene is one of the most crucial parts of any crime scene investigation because you need to make sure that no evidence is contaminated and nobody interferes with the scene after. Here we can see Officer Martinez approaching the scene with the common approach path, which is important to make sure that the scene is minimally disturbed when entering and exiting.
Did you call? Yes. What's wrong? What happened? They just flew to the park and well, I'm gonna check out this one. Everything gonna be okay? Office, is everything gonna be? Yeah, everything's gonna be good. Just step off, please. Can I wait right here? Yeah, right there.
Officer Martinez is now going to use crime scene tape to secure the scene and make sure nobody else enters. Here we have him wrapping up and moving on to the next step.
Alright, so first tell me why you're on the scene.
What happened, officer?
Why were you on the scene in the first
Oh,
place?
sir, I came to see if there's anyone here so I could just play basketball. It's a nice day outside. I just really wanted to go.
Okay. Did you see anything suspicious? Anyone leaving the scene by any chance? Nothing.
No, not really. I didn't see anything.
What time did you arrive?
Around like 3:15 p.m. around there. Yeah.
And what time did you call? Immediately after?
I mean, as soon as I got into the body, I called.
Do you know by any chance the name of the victim?
I don't know anything about him. I've seen him every once in a while come to this park, but that's about it.
Okay. Was anyone with you or?
No, I came by myself.
That's all.
That's all. Thank you.
Step 3. Scan the scene. Now Officer Martinez is just going to establish that this is the primary scene of the crime and make sure that there are no secondary crime scenes.
Let me make sure that this is the primary scene where the crime occurred. Anything else around here? No, I think I'm good.
Officer Martinez is now going to call up Special Agent Buens so he can see and analyze the scene and mark any important evidence.
Here we are arriving at the scene.
As CSI Agent Buens performs proper crime scene procedure, we'll take a moment to describe the outfit that a CSI agent would typically wear. The outfit includes things such as a full bodysuit, gloves, a face mask, and shoe coverings. This is to ensure that the crime scene is minimally contaminated.
One right there. We have another one right here. What do we see? We see some blood dripping here from her head. Make sure not to step on any evidence. And lastly, it seems that we have some more blood on the knuckles. Taking one more overlook. Any other missing evidence? No, that seems like all. Time to exit the scene. Let me document my exit. Here we go, time to photograph the scene. Let's need to document my entrance again. What time is it? 3:54. Okay.
Forensic photography is crucial to the crime scene investigation process because it provides detective and medical examiners with proper scale and location of where the evidence is in the crime scene.
The 4 types of forensic photography include close shot with scale, close shot without scale, mid shot, and overview shot. These shots are important because, as stated earlier, medical examiners and detectives need to know where evidence is at any given place and time in relation to the crime scene.
Here we are wrapping up with the last evidence.
Here we have Agent Buens wrapping up with his final photo.
The mid shot. And lastly, the far shot. Perfect. Pick up the scale. Now I'm going to be stepping out the scene. Documenting my exit. 357. Perfect. Now we just get an outside shot of the entire scene.
And just to finalize, an overview shot of the entire crime scene.
Perfect. Alright, time to sketch the scene.
Here we can see Agent Buens sketching the crime scene. Right now he is mapping out the evidence and drawing the lines for each piece of evidence and the distance. The distance is measured by taking the distance from the closest wall to each piece of evidence. Agent Buens is now going to commence searching the scene using a parallel path to make sure that no evidence was left behind.
Now time to collect my evidence. Document my entry. Here we have Agent Buens going to collect the 5 pieces of evidence at the scene. Except we have 2 bullets here. First we have ballistics evidence, which is being collected by carefully picking it up and placing it in a ballistics bag. This bag is then securely sealed using a piece of tape with a signature running from the tape onto the bag. This is done so that no one can open the bag without it being known. Agent Buens then proceeded to collect the 4 remaining pieces of evidence.
Agent Buens collected the blood using a cotton swab. He let it air dry and then put it in an evidence bag. Then Agent Buens collected the fingerprints off of the knife using powder and tape and put the knife into an evidence bag. He did the same for the basketball using powder and tape and then putting the ball into an evidence bag. Finally, using a cotton swab, Agent Buens collected skin DNA under the victim's fingernails. As we can see in the video, Agent Buens also practices the chain of custody. The chain of custody is a chronological documentation that indicates what evidence was passed on to who and when. This is important because it's crucial to know who has had what evidence at what time to make sure that the evidence was not tampered with.
Alright, here we go. Time to examine our blood sample. Let me grab my microscope. Alright, take this into the computer. Oh, looks like we got a guy, 6'4" African American male. Looks just like that.
I think the guy's
Wait, is that our guy? That's our guy, that's our guy. Run it. What you doing? What you...
I'm sorry to know. I am forever just my heart and let me lonely. I've been running harder than I